Dear friends, hello. My name is Alexey Ognev, CEO of the DigiU ecosystem. Today, we have another webinar for you. In just a few seconds, we will show you a report from the ETHVietnam 2024 exhibition, where we were last week with the EYWA team and the Venture Fund team. We will tell you all about how this exhibition went. You will hear from Alexander, Peter, Faraj, the EYWA team, and the DigiU Vietnam team. And of course, I will provide my own comments directly in this video. After watching the exhibition report, don't go anywhere. I will be back to share the latest news with you. Dear friends, greetings to all of you. My name is Alexey Ognev, CEO of the DigiU ecosystem. And today, here we are in Hanoi, at the largest exhibition in Asia, ETHVietnam 2024. It's a significant blockchain and cryptocurrency event, gathering a large number of top Asian and international crypto projects. We have the founder of Ethereum, Vitalik Buterin, speaking on stage. Our team is here in full force, including the DigiU ecosystem, the venture fund of the DigiU ecosystem WebWise, and of course, the EYWA team, which is now probably known worldwide as CrossCurve, led by the technical director Peter Tagunov and business development director Faraj Abutalibov. We have big goals for this exhibition. We've already spoken with dozens of projects, exchanged contacts with local accelerators and funds. We are presenting some business solutions from our side, listening to proposals from partners, basically building a large network. Today is the first day of the exhibition, and I welcome everyone. Ahead of you awaits Faraj's speech on the main stage, several panel discussions where we will also participate. Alexander will talk about the goals of the visit and the new products of the fund. And of course, we will interview both Peter and Faraj, find out what's new, what news, what big events are coming up in EYWA, and why we came here at this time. Well, what are our plans and tasks? So, once again, greetings to everyone. Let's go and see what this exhibition looks like. Well, actually, Faraj will be speaking on the main stage in a few minutes. After his speech, we will interview him and find out the latest events and news about the EYWA project. And now, I invite you to our stand, where we are presenting our project. We've done a lot of work to prepare for this event. The DigiU and EYWA partner team in Vietnam has prepared various necessary materials, conducted training. And today, at this stand, anyone interested, whether it's a project, a fund, or just a developer, receives a high-quality consultation. a high-quality explanation of what EYWA cross-curve is and the development prospects of this project. And of course, they don't forget about the DigiU ecosystem. We will probably prepare a big story and maybe even interview the Vietnamese team as well. They will tell us about their experience over these 2 days at the ETHVietnam 2024 exhibition.
So today I want to discuss a little bit few problems that we see in DeFi. One of them is fragmented liquidity.
I want this industry to be as big as AI and potentially as big as IT, right? So potentially this industry could be a game changer for finance.
Hello, dear friends. My name is Piotr Tagunov. I'm the technical director of the EYWA project and the cross-curve project built on its basis. As you probably already know, EYWA consists of 2 major parts: the data transfer protocol and the liquidity protocol. In the data transfer protocol, we previously implemented our own Oracle network, the most decentralized one in the world at the moment, with over 120 oracles. Then, we went further in developing this solution and created a consensus bridge. There are currently no analogs to it in the world. What does a consensus bridge mean? It combines any bridges existing on the market, such as Axelar, Layer 0, our Oracle network, into a single solution that ensures absolute security of your transfer data and funds. This consensus bridge operates based on consensus, meaning coordinated decision-making from independent providers, independent both geographically and legally, in terms of their functioning with each other. What does this allow us to achieve? This allows us to achieve absolute impossibility of falsification, conspiracy, denial of service, and other issues possible with all other existing bridges at the moment. Also, this consensus bridge allows us to transition from competition with major projects in the market, such as Axelar and Layer 0, to partnership with them, which we are currently doing. Next, our liquidity protocol has transformed, evolved logically into a new product, cross-curve. What does it allow to achieve now? And where will it develop in the near future? This protocol allows for the transfer of stable liquidity. And starting tomorrow, any assets supported by Curve, any non-stable assets, but volatile ones, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on, through our data transfer protocol, through EYWA. Actually, the cross-curve solution is based on EYWA. What can a user get with our cross-curve solution? They can transfer large, huge volumes of liquidity, tens, hundreds of millions of dollars, quickly, safely, and with low slippage. Also, for our B2B market clients, a vast number of GameFi, Metaverse, and other projects that are now integrating and listing with us. We offer seamless integration. You list your project with your token on any network you like, and we ensure the presence of your token transparently in all other networks and the ability to purchase it for any assets. Essentially, this will allow projects having a small liquidity and possibly a small team to enter all blockchains simultaneously, be available for users to purchase, Thank you, friends.
Hi everyone, I would like to present a little report about EYWA. EYWA and CrossCurve are the main sponsor of ETHVietnam. We're actually in Vietnam now. We just finished talking from the stage, shared with quite an influential people. Vitalik from Ethereum Foundation was here as well. And in general, for EYWA, it was a very nice experience to present our products and our flagship product, especially the CrossCurve, from the booth that we're having here. So in general, the event went really great. We had very informative workshop sessions about interoperability, about cross-chain, about how we actually spent our time building the most secured bridge, and how we pivoted towards working very, very closely with Curve Finance, which is like largest in the space decentralized exchange with $2 billion in TVL, and how we're actually creating a solution that will win in next bull run, right? So we're creating a consensus bridge, which is EYWA version 2. This bridge will secure the transactions of our cross-chain DEX, which is CrossCurve. And EYWA version 2 is not just an ordinary bridge. We were building EYWA version 1 as the most decentralized bridge protocol. It's still operational, it is ongoing. And what we have discussed with Curve team and agreed with the Curve team that liquidity providers, users, they would like to have security. And that's why we have to become, instead of just an ordinary bridge, we have to become a consensus layer over the large bridges and most trusted bridges on the market, which is Layer 0, XLR, Wormholes, Chainlink, CCIP, and a few others. So, and that's what we're building. That's where we're going with our cross-chain solution. We are solving interoperability problem there. And your transaction, your liquidity that you keep in the protocol are protected not by one bridge, not by two bridges, but the majority, like 3 out of 5 bridges. So even if 2 bridges of the scale of Layer 0 and Wormhole goes down or get hacked, nothing gonna happen to your liquidity, nothing gonna happen to your $10 million that you want to send from one chain to another chain. So that's what EYWA is all about. And when working with Curve Finance, we also found that the cross-chain liquidity is a big concern because of liquidity fragmentation. And I know this is like a difficult word, but what it means that each chain has its own isolated liquidity pool that cannot be utilized in for the efficiency of the transfer. We want to solve that. We want to create a place where apps can launch their token, be traded with any chain, any token, anything that is supported by Curve, and you can buy that token regardless of which wallet you're having. You can have a Polygon wallet and buy the token that is traded in Avalanche against different asset, right? So we are for freedom in the cross-chain space. So CrossCurve is basically offers that cross-chain DEX that will be competing with other DEXs, but also with CEXs, both in terms of the liquidity, also in terms of the efficiency, in terms of the access and to all the chains at the same time. You forget which chain you operate on, and also user experience with one-click solutions for any token to buy, sell, or trade, right? And everything, if it is like minor sale, you can select one bridge and go ahead with it. It's all in your power. But if you are a huge hedge fund that moves like hundreds of millions of dollars, you would like to have extra security. You would like to have many bridges on the level of XLR actually securing you. And that's what we do. We allow the LPs of Curve, will allow liquid stake tokens, will allow any assets that Curve supports to be moved between chains quite easily. So that's what CrossCurve and EYWA is all about. I'm really happy to be here. I'm really happy to present this solution and teach the audience about the interoperability in general. And of course, don't forget about our referral link, referral program, airdrop points, leaderboard. Everything is on crosscurve.fi. Join our quest, join our leadership leaderboard and earn EYWA points and potential airdrop. All right, guys, thanks a lot. See you later.
Hello, today the EYWA team and company management have the honor of attending the ETHVietnam 2024 event, one of the largest events in Vietnam and around the world. This year, the event will feature Vitalik Buterin, who will talk about the intersection of blockchain and artificial intelligence, one of the areas that we've been studying for a long time. At this event, EYWA is a gold sponsor. Many people have come to our stand to learn about our products, experience them, learn more about EYWA, and also understand what cross-chain is. The EYWA team has worked very hard. Everyone has been very attentive in explaining the technological solutions offered by EYWA, about cross-curve, liquidity pools, exchanges, and everyone found it very interesting to listen to. If you go down from the main stage, the first stand you will see is ours. A large number of people have come and participated in testing EYWA products. Currently, all EYWA management and the team are actively supporting the stand. Share all the details about EYWA and CrossCurve. Thanks to this, many people can know and use EYWA. Our cross-chain platform is making breakthroughs. And thanks to the presentations by the Business Development Director, many people have gained new insights into cross-chain, CrossCurve, and EYWA. This helps our project become more popular in the community. In the coming days, EYWA will be mentioned a lot in the media, in the personal social networks of participants, organizations, and on the official media channels of this event. We invite all of you to visit the EYWA booth and the ETHVietnam 2024 exhibition and get to know it. Thanks to the EYWA team for their support. We thank the company management for coming to Vietnam to participate in the largest event in Vietnam in 2024. Thank you all. Hello everyone, my name is Minh Nguyen. I'm from Vietnam. Today, I'm very pleased to be here with the EYWA team and company management at the ETHVietnam 2024 event. It's a great honor for EYWA to be a gold sponsor of this event. During this two-day event, there were more than 40 speeches from well-known experts from around the world. It's especially important that Vitalik Buterin and EYWA CBDO Mr. Farage participated and spoke at this event. Thanks to Farage's speech, everyone was very excited to learn more about the potential that EYWA offers us. Over the course of 2 days at the stand, my team and I welcomed many delegations from abroad. Everyone is interested in learning about the benefits of EYWA and what problems we can solve for them. Thanks to this, we were able to share optimal solutions that EYWA offers to the market. That is, we addressed the biggest problem of decentralized exchanges, liquidity fragmentation. It's also a great honor for us to collaborate with the Curve team. Together, EYWA and Curve are creating an excellent protocol, Data Consensus. There was a lot of new and professional knowledge, and everyone listened attentively and then simply rejoiced. Wonderful! During this event, I was glad to have the opportunity to communicate and meet with many well-known people from around the world, as well as to gain the opportunity to absorb new knowledge and experience in order to better understand the market potential of artificial intelligence, blockchain, decentralized data, and so on. I would like to express sincere gratitude to the customers who visited our stand. We would especially like to thank the EYWA management for their dedicated support and assistance in exchanging information with interested partners. I believe that with all its existing potential, EYWA will develop very strongly in the near future. Thank you and goodbye. What does attending such events give to our ecosystem, our products, our fund? It provides immense development of partnership relations. For example, today is the second day of the exhibition. Everyone at the exhibition knows about our project. And in fact, several of our presentations on stage, when Faraj, the business development director of EYWA, covered various topics related to cross-chains, DeFi issues, with specific examples. Our presentations always attracted a lot of attention. And now, for example, after one of such impactful panel discussions, speakers, various funds, exchanges approach Faraj, Peter, our booth, and initiate dialogues, which without, for example, this event, without such performance from the team, would be difficult to achieve. And that's why we attend such exhibitions. That's why we will be at Token 2049 in April. Maybe we will have a stand there. Maybe we will be speakers. Maybe we will attend it in some other way. But we will definitely be at these events. And now, on the eve of the EYWA launch and TGE and other important events, attending this event and similar events is a very important tool for expanding contacts, which will be very useful in the future. Because before this, the team was in Denver, USA, attending exhibitions. Also, besides the EYWA team being here, Alexander E. is also here with the funds tasks. What do we see? We see that EYWA is the first, currently the largest project of the DigiU ecosystem venture fund. It is already in independent operation, entering commercial operation, entering the market, with a huge number of partnerships. And naturally, for the past year, we've been thinking about other projects, and you can see how our portfolio is expanding. So, Alexander's goal at such events is, of course, to study trends, to get acquainted with new projects, which also present themselves here, to get acquainted with funds, because there are a large number of representatives of various funds, exchanges, accelerators here. And all this allows us to declare ourselves, to exchange pipelines, lists of projects that funds are already reviewing. And we see that such attendance at events, and this will also in Indonesia in February, in early March, in January, when Alexander and I attended them together. This opens up a huge number of opportunities. So, after one meeting, for example at an event, after exchanging contacts, we create some common agreements and join those gatherings, those groups, those connections, where we were not present. For example, soon we will be talking about the next projects of the venture fund, the first ones this year. You will see the launch of the Launchpad. You will see the launch of our crypto cards. And this is only within the development of some products. So, as we promised, the ecosystem started this year very powerfully. It will be a year of events. It will be a year of activities. It will be a year of profit from our products. It will be a year of launching new technological solutions, reaching a new level. Hello everyone! Right now, I'm in Vietnam, at the ETHVietnam blockchain conference. Vitalik Buterin is also present here. The EYWA project, with its stand, is participating as well, and also as a speaker. They are sharing the stage with Vitalik. I represent our venture fund, WebWise Ventures. As a venture fund, we are finding a lot of connections, partnerships with other venture funds, accelerators, market makers, influencers, and other projects. Overall, this is not a new activity for us. But, as we've already mentioned, this year will be the year of conferences. There are more and more of them. If previously I mostly attended conferences, plus Faraj, who speaks for EYWA, then this year one of our colleagues has already been to ETH Denver in the USA. Right now we are here. In April, we plan to attend Token 2049 in Dubai, probably in Hong Kong in March, and so on. What I would like to share. I won't go into detail about the EYWA project, one of the first projects of our fund. By and large, we incubated it, accelerated it, and made it so that it's now entering the market and developing independently. We continue to help as much as we can. But of course, we need more projects like this in our portfolio. As we have already mentioned, that a significant number of projects in the portfolio are important for the venture fund. And if 1, 2 or 3 of them take off, so to speak, then it covers all expenses and creates profit for the fund. So, in the near future, our crypto wallet with crypto cards will be launched. A launchpad for conducting IWOs, so-called initial wallet offering. Why is this good? Because it allows projects to immediately gain a community. That is, many people learn about the project, and these people become holders of the project. That is, long-term investors, although with small checks. And for people, for users, this gives the opportunity to enter private rounds, closed rounds, where global venture funds enter. And literally, these 2 days at the conference, we walked around and talked. I met with other venture funds, with accelerators from Vietnam. Very interesting contacts, connections. We agreed to exchange information about deals, some perhaps insider information. Information about when, where, which projects will be listed, on which exchanges, and so on. And as everyone said, it's a very cool idea. I mean, the launch of the wallet and the launchpad. It's like everyone wants to interact with us in some way. So, as a fund, we continue to enter this venture scene, which is very encouraging and shows that we are on the right track. There is also some news that, as you know, if you follow, our venture fund recently invested in the Plena Finance project. It's a project with founders from India originally, and it was very difficult to get in there. There was oversubscription. That is, there were more funds willing to invest than the project could accept investments from. But they accepted investments from us and said they would be glad if we were on board among the project investors. Because they understand the value we can provide in terms of expertise, network, and our community on the future launchpad. And the first project on our launchpad will be the Plena Finance project. Also, literally today, we are signing and closing a deal that was basically impossible to get into. The Credora project. It's a rating agency for Web3. There are 3 largest rating agencies in the world: S&P Global, Moody's, Fitch. S&P Global is a strategic investor in Credora, and also Tier 0, meaning the largest funds like Paradigm, Sequoia, A16Z, and others are among the investors. And we also have a small allocation there. And we invested not in tokens, but in equity. In the next 1 or 2 years, I think we will see significant development of this project, because S&P Global, the largest rating agency in the world, is betting on this project. It will be the exclusive provider of these services for Web3 in the US market. Therefore, we believe that this is a very serious project at the intersection of Web 2 and Web 3, like Web 2.5. It's for decentralization, but at the moment, it's slightly decentralized. At the same time, it replicates all the infrastructure that exists in the traditional financial system. Everything that exists in the traditional financial system is now emerging in Web 3 in a decentralized form, in the DeFi space, and so on. Returning to our launchpad, it's the venture fund project with a clear and simple business model. That is, we don't plan to launch a token right now, because for many launchpads, a token in principle is not necessary. It doesn't make any sense. And many, even our marketing agencies, partners who will help us enter the market, say that this is a big advantage. But there is a clear business model, that we simply allow people to access deals they wouldn't otherwise be able to, and we take our percentage for that. And this percentage includes the fact that we have analysts working for us. We can attend conferences, select projects, analyze tokenomics, invite experts, and so on. Probably, in conclusion, what I would like to say is that, of course, attending such conferences like today's greatly expands horizons and connections. The event where Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum, speaks and shares his thoughts, plans for the future, definitely can be considered some insider information firsthand. And plus, the people gathered here greatly help to understand the market better, deeper, more accurately, and to make more precise decisions, act more accurately, and create partnerships and collaborations. In the last 2 days at the conference, Vitalik spoke and talked about the fact that the next big trend is adding artificial intelligence to blockchain. Essentially, we've been talking about this. If you look at our video from 3 years ago, and now this trend is only growing. And of course, we are also looking at this trend. And the investment thesis of our venture fund is such that we are looking at projects both in the Web3 sphere and in the artificial intelligence sphere. GameFi projects are also actively developing, SocialFi as well. That is, decentralized social networks with a fairer distribution of rewards, with a rating of recommended content that appears in users' feeds, and so on, with the ability to donate and support content creators you like. This is also quite a significant trend. Especially in Asia it is relevant. In Vietnam, in Korea, in Indonesia, in India, where there are very large communities. The GameFi, SocialFi theme is very popular. And of course, we are also looking in this direction. So, stay tuned for news from our venture fund. Subscribe to the social media of our launchpad, WebWise pad. Literally, within a week or two, the wallet will be launched, as well as the launchpad. The first project will become available, and then the second. We plan to be covered by media outlets, such as Bloomberg, Forbes, Yahoo Finance, and others. We plan to be supported by calls, so-called key opinion leaders, who will highlight our launchpad. And many have already confirmed this readiness. So this will happen after the launch. Also, we will launch an advertising campaign on Zili. This is a platform where you can create tasks and complete them. There will be a giveaway. Participate in it and see how everything develops. You can see in real time how the projects are developing. We tell you about it. And in fact, as our partners, We plan to make sure everyone benefits from this, so that everyone is happy. And also, everyone has the opportunity and access to deals that if a person is not a business angel, not a venture fund, they would hardly know about them at all and wouldn't be able to invest in them. And my efforts in the near future will be focused on the development of our venture fund. We are attracting very large venture fund investors, very serious businessmen, officials, and so on. This inspires great optimism and proves our expertise in this matter and the correctness of our approach. That is, we are not chasing super risky deals. We try to build the most realistic business, collecting, gaining experience and knowledge from market experts, attending conferences, networking at some private meetings. Because around each conference, there are also dozens of side events. That is, dozens of small events organized by various companies, projects or funds. And accordingly, there is a closer connection in a more informal setting. And of course, this allows us to create other trusting relationships. Anyway, my conviction is that the value lies in people. In our environment, people, whether they are partners, investors, employees, the projects we invest in, any collaborations, interactions, this is value. Value is created here, an additional product at the moment. That's all from me. Thank you very much. So, we have just watched the report from the ETHVietnam 2024 exhibition. And indeed, the events that took place there will continue to unfold for a long time. This event is related to both EYWA and the contacts that the team acquired there. In the coming days, you can expect to receive inspiring information about TGE, listings, and where exactly these listings will take place. EYWA's top priority right now is to ensure success by listing on Tier 1 exchanges, and negotiations are currently underway with these exchanges. And now for the latest news. You can check out the recent AMA session hosted by Boris Povar, CEO of the EYWA project. There is a lot of interesting information there. As for the latest news, in this report, Alexander talked about projects like Plena and Cridora. These are all projects selected by the venture fund, and fortunately, we managed to secure allocations in them. It's a significant achievement, because projects of this level, like Plena and Cridora, only want to see serious, top-tier funds on board. It's a great stroke of luck that we are able to not only get into such projects, but also invest in them. Thanks to Alexander and the funds team, we've been able to do just that. So, in this report, Alexander spoke about Plena, the launch of the Launchpad, and we received a lot of questions about the Launchpad at the exhibition when we talked about it. The mechanics with which we launch it are quite unique for the market. So, we made quite an impression. As of now, as you are watching this video, I am pleased to announce with great success and inspiration that the first sale of the Plena Finance project has concluded successfully. The allocation was fully purchased in less than a day, with over 478 winning tickets, of which 300 were redeemed. So, congratulations to everyone who managed to secure their tickets. Most importantly, congratulations to the Launchpad team, because the project itself was launched in record time. And most importantly, the technical launch. With such a powerful project like Plan of Finance, it all went smoothly. So, in the next few days, the launch of the next project is expected. Updates on this will be provided on the Launchpad's social media channels and website. So, for those who want the opportunity to participate in unique sales, unique rounds, these small, time-limited opportunities, be sure to subscribe. That's where you will find all this information. These are social networks. Visit the website and don't miss out on the opportunities that the ecosystem and its products offer. It's pretty cool. Congratulations to the team. Congratulations to Alexander, specifically, on the successful completion of the first sale. Naturally, congratulations to all the lucky winners who managed, firstly, to get a winning ticket, and secondly, to pay for their winning ticket. And this is just the beginning, really. If we take a global look at where we are right now, April is approaching. It's already mid-April. So, we've gone through 3 out of 6 months until the completion of the share sales. And I will remind you that April is the final month of funding for RWA projects. And now, in the last few days, you can participate in the third stage. We extended it. Not just extended it, but also expanded it. So, this is the largest stage in terms of the number of allocated shares for projects. Therefore, all those making payments, purchasing shares of the DigiU ecosystem, receive shares of 2 projects as a gift. And you can see how these projects are developing right away. Because within the bank, deposits have been launched, and there are already probably several hundred people who have opened these deposits. What is most pleasing is that long-term deposits are being opened for 36 months. And, until the end of this month, increased rates are still in effect. So everyone who manages to open them will benefit from the maximum possible rates. From April 1st, these rates will be reduced. So hurry up. As part of the RWA bank, cards and a wallet have also been launched. And the wallet will eventually become the single point of entry. And already now, since the launch of the wallet, several days have passed, and there are over 1,500 users, and we even see active users. So this is really great. Accordingly, if you haven't opened the wallet yet, be sure to do so. Test it out. This is necessary feedback for us. For you, it's convenience and quite a bit of ease. So, the wallet opens in just a few clicks on your smartphone screen or on your computer screen if needed. Very convenient, very easy. There is an opportunity to buy cryptocurrency and carry out all necessary operations. And the icing on the cake is the opportunity to also open a crypto card. Well, perhaps this is most relevant to the Russian-speaking audience, because there are some difficulties with payments in foreign services. So, this card allows you to do everything you need, and it opens very easily and conveniently. Overall, all of this is part of the larger journey of our RWA bank. And we also have the RWA marketplace, which kicks off its sales in April. And right now, we are already preparing for the investment forum in Indonesia, because that's where the first properties will be located. In April, you will meet them, and we will announce the exact date of the forum we are organizing. So, stay tuned for updates. And essentially, for all those who want to participate in financing, receive shares of 2 promising projects as a gift, this is exactly what is happening now. Participate in the third stage of financing. The decision on either completion or some final stage will be made based on the results of the third stage of financing. So, we can confidently declare now that if there is a fourth stage, it will be the last one. Because we are at the final stages. and are ready to launch these projects into commercial operation. And you can see this based on the results of our activities. So once again, congratulations on the successful start, essentially, of the next commercial project of the ecosystem, our Launchpad. And of course, subscribe to social networks and get ready for the next launch. Be sure to follow EYWA, because the launch of this project will take place soon. And it will happen on the top-tier exchange. January was eventful. February was eventful. March was simply super eventful. What will happen in April? It's hard to imagine. Launches, international forums, participation in exhibitions. And overall, on the eve of the completion of the sale of shares, all this essentially like a snowball of cool events for the ecosystem, for ecosystem investors, are only growing. Be sure to ask your questions during this webinar, in the chats, in the DigiU chats, in the Launchpad chats. Moderators are working everywhere. We are present during this webinar. And accordingly, you can engage in an interesting, useful dialogue with us. And as always, I recommend asking questions, asking useful questions. That is, useful for you and for those who will read these questions. So, those are my recommendations. And of course, use our products, test them, give us feedback. That's it. Our webinar is ending. All the best and see you soon.